once again. There will be a little bit of echo, I believe, but you bear with me for today. I used to record up, but today work is going on, therefore I have shifted myself here to record my class. Anyways, you listen carefully, you'll be able to hear me. Right. Today, once again, we take one more period or one more day to complete this chapter which we have started in the previous class. The title of the chapter is Some Unforgettable People. And I was telling you the story of Mahatma Gandhi. And he is one of the personalities to whom we cannot forget. Not we. Okay, not only we. Entire world should not forget or will not be able to forget a person called Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, who is also known as Bapu or a Mahatma. I told you the meaning of Mahatma. He is little above his saintly figure, right? He is very holy, at the same time he is very energetic and very he used to be a very aware person, right? We talked about Mahatma Gandhi and we talked about his autobiography and biography we discussed about, and I told you what is his the name of his autobiography, right? And we also talked about the Satyagraha and what kind of movement he started in South Africa, where did he study, right? And after coming back to India, what did he do, which movement he started in India, right? So at the end, who killed him, right? He was shot dead. He was shot dead, right? And he was killed. He did not die natural death. He was killed. A person called Nathuram Godse, some of you were reading Nathuram Godse, So all these details we talked about, and we talked about what is non-violence, everything. And after that we talked about Abraham Lincoln, 16th President of United States of America, and we said that his greatest achievement was to remove slave system from USA, United States of America, right? That was his greatest, achievement, and that was his greatest, we can call it, contribution, not only to the American people, but to the entire world, right? That was, the Abraham Lincoln, right? We talked about, and then today, now, we will talk about another person. We will talk about two persons, okay? Two personalities we will discuss. One is Mother Teresa and another is Martin Luther King Jr. Right? First, we will talk about Mother Teresa. You know what is mother? All of us, we know mother, no? Mother means who gives birth and nurtures that, the offspring or the child, and the child will be able to call that person or that personality or that the being mother. Mother. All of us, we have our own mother. No, I have my mother. You have your mother. No, all of us we have mother. And for all of us, mother is so dear. Without mother, we can't imagine our life. From morning, the moment we get up, till we go to bed at night, we need mother. Without mother, we can't do anything. No, we find ourselves helpless. Even if you become an officer, grown-up man, 40, 50 years of man, mother remains always mother. No, if she is around you, you become you feel yourself very confident and you feel yourself very strong, so that you will be able to do anything you feel that way. No, that is the sense of having mother. So Mother Teresa is the title given to a person called Agnes Gonza Boyasu. and born in the year 1910, right? So Agnes Gonza Boyaju, the real name of Mother Teresa, is given the title Mother. Do you know why? You read the writings regarding her life, or you read journals or the newspaper writings or magazines written about her life and about her achievement, or the way that she used to live. You will understand how beautiful and how lively she lived her life. The way that she lived her life, witness that she was a mother for all of us. So therefore, entire nation, around whole world will call her mother. Right? She did not have any children by her biological children by giving birth, but she had plenty of children around the world, because she was taking care of all poor ones. The poor ones, those who were in the drains, and those who were left by their parents, and those who were discarded and they were thrown out from the home, their families. These children he used to collect and he used to teach and he used to feed them. So therefore, she has got many children. Right? So therefore, since she was taking care of all these children, so she was called Mother. So Mother Teresa. Teresa name was given later on. Her birth name is this one. This Teresa also is a name given later on when she was professed as a nun. Right? And another word I have written here is Sisters of Loreto. I will explain you what is Sisters of Loreto. If you visit Darjeeling, there is a Loreto school, very famous school, ICC school. And earlier that school used to be a very, very famous. Still it is. But earlier other schools were not there. Mount Harmon was there. And after that, Loreto school was there, and it was very, very famous. All Irish people were there. They used to come here, teach us. So all Irish people used to send their children for studies there. Then, as a nun, as a sister, like we have our sisters here, like that, sister, but they wear sari instead of that, habit. We call it that dress habit. Alright, instead of habit, they used to wear sari. So she also, Mother Teresa also, she had come to Darjeeling as a nun, and she was teaching there in a school, right? So after few years, that she spent there in Darjeeling, while traveling back to Calcutta, on the way from Darjeeling to Siliguri, she was traveling by toy train, that beautiful toy train, toy train. She got enlightenment. Enlightenment in sense she got kind of bright idea to serve poor ones. She was teaching very rich people there, rich people, those who had everything there. To them she was teaching, and she felt that no, I am not for these people, I am for the poor ones. So she went to Calcutta, and she started collecting children from streets, and she started teaching. She was a nurse person. People were sick. She started feeding. Like that, she started her mission. So therefore, I have written Loreto, Sisters of Loreto. Earlier, initially, she was one of the sisters of Loreto. Loreto is one congregation, like Cluny. Here, sisters, they are called Cluny sisters. And here is Loreto sisters, and she was one of them. Right? So after that, what she did was, when she got a bright idea, enlightenment, which so call it, she opened her own congregation, and she named that congregation as Missionaries of Charity, which means that we do mission. Mission means Mission Impossible movie. movie have you watched? Tom Cruise is there, no? He has a mission to save people. Like Spider-Man, Spider-Man has a mission to save people, no? Like that, no? The mission means you have an aim to do things. So she also kept the name aiming to do something, right? Aim is to do charity. Charity means you give without expecting anything getting back. No, you give out of you give and you forget. You don't think that I have given someone someday or the other he or she will give me back or pay me back. No, charity means you give for once and forget it. That is, you do for good, right? So she gave the name of our congregation as Missionaries of Charity. So remember the Lord Sisters of Loreto, why I have written here, and why it is connected to Mother Teresa and Missionaries of Charity. Right? She was a mother for all of us. The followers of Mother Teresa, there are plenty of sisters all around the globe, everywhere. Because in every country there are poor people, right? You think in America there are no poor people? There are plenty of homeless people. There are plenty of sick people, no? And these are these people, no, these sisters, they look after them. Okay, everywhere. No? If you go to Calcutta, you will see plenty of Mother Teresa's house. Mother Teresa's sisters there, no, working and going to the villages and not working, and in the street also they will be working, feeding people and all. No, you will see even in Calcutta, right? Okay, right. So therefore the Missionaries of Charity, and she was awarded with the Nobel Peace Prize in the year 1979. Nobel Peace Prize in 1979. This Nobel Peace Prize will be given by the entire world, not only India. Okay, there will be so many other countries, and they will decide, oh, she is working very well, and she is working for the humanity, and we have to give her prize. And she is working for peace. Everyone should be at peace. No, so therefore the world recognized her work, and she was awarded with the Nobel Peace Prize. Okay, she used to tell, no, we may not be able to do a great thing, but we can do small thing with a great love. So great saying, no, I am not able to do great thing. You also will not be able to do great thing right now. Great thing is you cannot build one big building and give to the community, or you cannot build a hospital and give to the community, or you can do small thing. Here I can do small thing. I can help in a garden, working in the garden. I can clean the school. No, I can clean the road here a little bit. Small thing I can do. Like you also will be able to do. You can help your parents. No, these small things. So she says, all are not be able to do great things, but we can do small things with a great love, and that will be great before people and before God. She used to say, no. So nice, no. So Nobel Peace Prize in 1970. Okay. So Mother Teresa, you remember a little bit her real name. Actually, she belongs to Yugoslavia, but she came to India to serve. So therefore, she became Indian. Okay, and so therefore she started working, and she received a Nobel Prize for India, right? And also another word also I believe here. She also got a Bharat Ratna in 1980. Bharat Ratna is one of the prestigious award of the country, of our nation. So she was awarded with this, award as well. Like Nobel Peace Prize is awarded by the entire world, and the Bharat Ratna was given by our own nation, India. Right? Oh, so now let us discuss the another person, Martin Luther King, but Jr. Have you heard his name before? Martin Luther King. And this is Jr. Martin Luther and Jr. This is Jr. we will talk about. He is also a great person. Okay, I will tell you a few things I have written here. Okay, Martin Luther King, but Jr. Right, Jr. He came to India as well. I have written here. 1959, he came to India. Why this person is famous, Martin Luther King Jr., is because he also worked for poor ones. In America, United States of America, like the 16th president of United States of America, Abraham Lincoln, he removed slavery system from America. But still there were very, very strong sense or strong differences in between black people and white people. Black American and white American. No, right now if you see United States of America, Americans are 50-50 almost. Black people are also, so many people are there, and white people are also naturally American people, right? So in those periods when this Martin Luther King Jr. was there, though slavery system was removed by the Abraham Lincoln, but still the racial discrimination between the black people and white people was existing. So there were a lot of differences between these two kinds of people. Like in India, when British was ruling us, there used to be written in the restaurant, it seems very, very good restaurants, dogs and Indians are not allowed. So bad, no? Don't you feel bad? They are comparing us with dogs. Are we dogs? We are not. So therefore Mahatma Gandhi said, we will fight back, non-violence, satyagraha. Okay? Alright. So like that, he fought and we chased them out from our country. Likewise, in America also there were a lot of discrimination against black people. Some restaurants, black people were not allowed, it seems. Even in the churches, black people were not allowed, some of the elite and the good churches. And some work were only prescribed for black people, white people would not do. Right? And some public places, where white people are allowed to go, but black people are not allowed to go. So these kind of discrimination was there in United States of America. So therefore this person, Martin Luther King Jr., fought against this evil practices in United States of America. So therefore he is also very, very famous, like Abraham Lincoln, like Mahatma Gandhi. So therefore he started a movement that side, right? So he came to India to see Mahatma Gandhi, right? So he came to India to see how non-violence and non-cooperation movement became successful. He also wanted to practice that. He also was a very good person. So therefore he also did not want to kill people and use weapons and all. No, he also was not in favor of these. So therefore he came to India in order to learn why or how this non-violence or non-cooperation movement became successful. Therefore he came to India in 1959. Please remember. Alright. So in India, Dandi March, Mahatma Gandhi started. The Martin Luther King Jr. also did the same. He also did a march, and his march is called March on Washington in 1963. He marched to Washington. Almost 2 lakhs people followed him, and they went to Washington, and they said that we want to abolish, we want to remove this discrimination between black people and white people. All human beings we are same. Only skin is black and white. We have same feeling, who have same intellect, we have got the same capacity to work as white people are working, we are also capable of working. They started telling me. So when they went and when they went peacefully without using any arms and any weapons, so the United States of America, they agreed. They removed this discrimination between black and white. They removed all the laws. They have written in this public place only white are allowed, black are not allowed, black people are not allowed, and in this hospital only white people will have a treatment. Okay, black people are not allowed. So all these laws, different laws which were favoring white people, everything was removed. So therefore, they passed an act. Act means law. They passed a law, and that law is called Civil Rights Act. Civil Rights Act. The government passed an act, the law, which will, by which all black, white, everyone will be able to do whatever they like to do, provided things are good for human being, good for individual, good for the society. Okay, they were able to do and they were allowed to do. Like unlike earlier only white people were allowed to go to cinema hall or allowed to go to good public places. Blacks were not allowed. These things were removed, and that law is called Civil Rights Act. Right. So therefore, because of his good work, he also was a very good man. Okay, he was also awarded with a Nobel Peace Prize in 1964. He was also awarded with a Nobel Peace Prize. Right. And the saddest part of our world, good people, they live short. This is the saddest part of our world. You see the history. You ask your parents to tell the story of Mahatma Gandhi, or story of Abraham Lincoln, or story of nice, great people. No, those who are very good people. Most of the people, they lived very less years. Even Mahatma Gandhi also did not die natural death. No, he was shot death. Shot death. He was so good person. He was doing well. He was good for everybody. Entire world was calling him, "You are Mahatma. Your soul is so pure. You are almost, second to God." People were telling him, but he also was shot dead. Right? Even Martin Luther King also was shot dead on 4th April 1964. This is the saddest story of every good human being. They are killed. They are murdered. Right? It's very sad. And he was very young. He was shot dead. He was shot dead at the age of 39 years. See, he was only only 39 years of age when he was shot dead. Children, these stories and these unforgettable personalities, their life, they teach us so many things, and we have to learn something from their life. Mother Teresa, Abraham Lincoln, and our Bapu Mahatma Gandhi. All these people are some unforgettable people. There are plenty of people like these. These people inspired us to live good life because these are the ones fire, give us spark in our life to do good things. To read about Martin Luther King Jr., you feel studied. He was a very intelligent person. He knew law. He studied everything, all the history. no, and he had studied all the political aspects of the entire world, and he knew what he was doing. But he was very young. He died at the age of 39. So when he was at the age of 39, he was already made himself so significant person that the world had to recognize his work, and he was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. Okay, that was Martin Luther King Jr. Anyways, children, very beautiful topic that we are about to complete it, and we are completing it today. So we have plenty of things to learn from these people. We will go on learning, and we will go on growing intellectually and mentally and physically and emotionally. Emotionally strong, intellectually very capable, and physically very healthy. Right? So all the best. Okay, and what you do is you start doing the exercise. Fill in the blanks, tick the mark, and tick the correct answer, and answer the following questions. See you in the next class. Take care.